Here at the Almond Joy Factory, where tropical vibes abound, we use soft, fresh-tasting coconut.
The crunchiest almonds and delicious chocolate candy.
Ah, but do you know what our most important ingredient is? Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.
Jif peanut butter. It's that jiffing good, it doesn't really need advertising. So instead, enjoy the calming sounds of the ocean.
Jif. It's that jiffing good. Get your Jif at Jif.com.
Hey, this is Bill Simmons from the Bill Simmons Podcast, here to help you make the most of your summer with Michelob Ultra, a superior light beer worth playing for. Play for it with the guys when you're competing to see who can sink more birdies on the golf course, because winning tastes even better with Ultra on the line. Play for Ultra. Fill your fridge with Michelob Ultra this summer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025 Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
This episode is brought to you by Hyundai. Get into the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event and get a deal so right it almost feels wrong. For big savings on their most popular models, visit HyundaiUSA.com. Offers end September 2nd, 2025.
Are your business expenses playing hide and seek? With Uber for Business, the small spends that slip through the cracks, like rides and meals, go right where you need them. Because it integrates with leading expense platforms, you can say goodbye to surprise costs, missing dollars, or chasing receipts. Everything's track downable. Uber for Business. Make small steps that make a big impact. Learn more at uber.com/small steps.
With the Venmo debit card, you can Venmo everything. Your favorite band's merch? You can Venmo this. Or their next show? You can Venmo that. Visit Venmo.me/debit to learn more. The Venmo MasterCard is issued by the Bancorp Bank N.A. pursuant to license by MasterCard International Incorporated. Card may be used everywhere MasterCard is accepted. Venmo purchase restrictions apply.
This episode is brought to you by State Farm. Knowing you could be saving money for the things you really want, like that dream house or ride, is a great feeling. That's why the State Farm Personal Price Plan can help you save when you choose to bundle home and auto. Bundling. Just another way to save with the Personal Price Plan. Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
USAA knows dynamic duos can save the day, like superheroes and sidekicks, or auto and home insurance. With USAA, you can bundle your auto and home and save up to 10%. Visit USAA.com/bundle.
Bundle savings are off total premium, not available in all states or in all situations. To qualify, auto policy must be active prior to property policy issue, subject to change. Restrictions apply. Membership eligibility and product restrictions apply and are subject to change. USAA means United Services Automobile Association and its affiliates, San Antonio, Texas.
Brace the runners! Raise the sails! Raise the sails!
Captain, an unidentified ship is approaching. Over.
Roger. Wait, is that an enterprise sales solution?
Reach sales professionals, not professional sailors. With LinkedIn ads, you can target the right people by industry, job title, and more. We'll even give you a $100 credit on your next campaign. Get started today at linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey, it's Paris. You know I love sparkly things, right? Like stars. Duh. And thanks to Hilton and AutoCamp, I just slept under them. Picture me, serving looks by the fire outside my luxurious Airstream, making s'mores with the kids, while a national park is our backdrop. The great outdoors meets Hilton hospitality. That's hot. Explore all the new ways to stay at Hilton.com. Hilton for the stay.
9 años pidiendo el Snack Wrap. Aquí tienes tu Snack Wrap. ¿Tú quieres un Snack Wrap? Toma tu Snack Wrap. ¿Tú también? Toma un Snack Wrap. Snack Wrap, Snack Wrap, Snack Wrap. Volvió el Snack Wrap. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
You open the Walmart app and boom! The Reebok and Hanes styles that keep your kiddos on their A game delivered in as fast as an hour. That's right, those comfy Hanes Performance Crew socks they love in the app. And the coolest shirts, shorts, hoodies, and leggings from Reebok? Yep, Walmart's got them. They'll feel so focused in their new gear they won't even notice you freaking out on the sidelines. Shop Reebok and Hanes in the app. The Walmart you thought you knew is now new. Subject to availability, fees, and restrictions apply.
Got some good news for your ears. More of that good stuff is coming up. And even better news for your hair. The best hair care is at Sephora. They've got all kinds of products for every kind of hair. From brands like Amika, Kerastase, Day, and K18. You knew where to get great audio. Now, you know where to get great hair care, too. Sephora. Good news for great hair. Shop hair care now at Sephora.com.
This episode is brought to you by Nespresso Virtual Coffee Machines. Ready to enjoy the bold flavors of barista-quality Nespresso iced coffee at home? Simply fill a glass with ice and press the brew button on your virtual pop machine to enjoy rich double espressos roasted to stand up even when chilled. Refreshingly bold iced coffee. Refreshingly easy to make at home. Visit Nespresso.com to shop now.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, how to get 30, how to get 20, 20, 20, how to get 20, 20, how to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold! Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
This episode is sponsored by Friskies, who would like to tell your cats hi. Now, if that didn't get your cat's attention, there is one thing that always does the trick. Just pour some Friskies crunchy food in the bowl and you'll hear those paws come running. Works every time. With so many Friskies choices, you can always bring your cats running from their secret napping spots. There's always more to explore. See for yourself at Friskies.com or visit your local store.
My cat Freddie loves to be brushed and cuddled. But stirring up his cat allergens meant sneezing and itchy eyes. Then I found Purina One Live Clear. It's cat food that reduced the major allergen and my suffering in as little as 21 days. Now, we feel closer than ever. If you have issues with cat allergens, you really need to try Purina One Live Clear.
Try new Purina One Live Clear today. Purina One, a difference from day one.
AI is moving fast. So fast, it's hard to keep up. In fact, in ServiceNow's latest AI Maturity Index, scores dipped 20% from last year. But that's okay, because AI isn't a sprint. It's a marathon. You may be behind today, but tomorrow you could be a pace setter. Dive into ServiceNow's AI Maturity Index and see how you can innovate as fast as your ambitions. Visit servicenow.com/AI maturity.
Learning through play starts with Lego Duplo. With Lego Duplo, toddlers can develop real-life skills while having fun with colorful bricks made just for them. Large, easy to grip, and safe to explore. When children express themselves with Lego Duplo, they build patience, problem-solving, and empathy. See your child learn perseverance and self-expression with everything they imagine and create. Visit lego.com/preschool to learn more.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
This is the way it feels to move through summer in Lululemon. Iconic Align softness without the front seam. For our smoothest look and feel ever, summer won't know what hit it. Stretch your limits in the non-stop flexibility of the new Lululemon Align No Line Pant in select stores and at Lululemon.com.
Have you ever spotted McDonald's hot, crispy fries right as they're being scooped into the carton? And time just stands still. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Enabling growth and innovation through skill-based internal mobility abstract.
This article examines how organizations can leverage skill-based internal mobility as a strategic advantage for workforce development and business performance. Drawing on academic research demonstrating higher retention rates and increased innovation among companies with robust internal mobility programs.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, bit to get 30, bit to get 20, 20, 20, bit to get 20, 20, bit to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold! Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
The article argues that lateral and cross-functional moves centered on skill alignment are more effective than traditional hierarchical promotions. The article outlines practical implementation strategies, including establishing clear mobility structures detached from hierarchy, actively spotlighting opportunities, measuring impact, and recognizing contributions. Through case studies of successful programs at Accenture and MassMutual Financial Group, along with actionable steps for organizations to begin their own initiatives. The author presents internal mobility as a crucial pathway for cultivating employee growth, preventing stagnation, and fostering innovation in today's competitive business environment. Having worked with organizations for years helping them unlock their human potential, one theme continually rises to the surface: the critical importance of nurturing internal mobility as a means of fostering growth, innovation, and workforce engagement. Today we will explore how companies can enable more skill-based internal movement within their ranks. The foundation. Research on internal mobility and skill development. A wealth of academic research points to the strategic and competitive advantages that internal mobility can provide when properly structured and supported. Studies have shown that companies with robust internal mobility programs experience higher employee retention rates, greater innovation, and improved business performance overall. Capelli, 2008. De Bruyn, 2018. However, not all internal moves are created equal. When organized solely around hierarchy and promotions, internal mobility can actually stifle creativity and skill development over time. Bidwell, 2013. The most effective internal mobility programs focus instead on lateral and cross-functional moves centered around skill and interest alignment. Davis et al., 2019. This allows employees to continuously evolve their skill sets, take on new challenges that prevent boredom and stagnation, and spawn novel combinations of perspectives that fuel innovation. Bidwell, 2013. Davis et al., 2019. It also keeps highly skilled, mission-driven individuals engaged who might otherwise seek opportunities elsewhere. Capelli, 2008. Internal mobility programs should emphasize skill and career development over promotions to maximize benefits for both employees and the organization. The key question now becomes, how can companies implement internal mobility in a way that enables this type of skill-based, innovative movement? Launching a structured internal mobility program. The first step is establishing clear structures, guidelines, and definitions around internal mobility. As a consultant, I've found companies achieve the most success when they designate internal mobility roles separate from traditional job titles, allowing movement detached from hierarchy. Map out career lattices or ladders, showcasing the range of experiences and skills available within and across functions. Clearly communicate expectations that all employees should gain experience in 2 to 3 new areas over a 3 to 5 year period through short-term assignments or projects. Train managers to regularly discuss interests and potential new experiences with their teams instead of just focusing on current role performance. Once structured as such, companies must socialize the program throughout the organization. For example, one biotech client I worked with held internal mobility fairs, where different departments shared upcoming opportunities. Both large pharmaceutical sponsors presented on areas of need across their R&D pipelines. This inspired over 150 moves in the first year alone. Spotlighting internal opportunities. Continuously spotlighting internal openings keeps the program top of mind. Forward-thinking organizations use tools like weekly newsletters, an internal job board, and digital profiles for each employee's skills and interests to match them with opportunities. However, passive postings alone often fail to yield impact. My consulting work emphasizes the importance of coaches, mentors, and recruiters who can actively match employees with the right developmental experiences. One financial services firm achieved this through temporary hiring managers, employee volunteers who serve 6-month terms, matching peers with new roles based on conversations and skills assessments. Measuring and recognizing impact. Any successful program requires regular measurement and recognition. Internal and mobile employees should complete pre- and post-assignment surveys assessing skill gains, challenges faced, and impacts to their work and mindset. Departments hosting assignments also provide feedback on the value created. Aggregated annually, these insights show tangible skills developed across the workforce. They also surface opportunities for program refinement. Most importantly, companies must recognize top contributing departments and individual employees to ingrain internal mobility as a cultural norm. Annual innovation awards, tied to measurable business impacts, work well in this regard. Industry examples, enabling internal mobility at scale. Now that the research foundation and structural best practices have been established, let's explore 2 examples of large organizations that have seamlessly woven internal mobility into their fabric at scale. Accenture is renowned for its skill-infused rotational career model, where over 60% of their 450,000 employees experience 2 to 4 moves every 3 to 5 years. 1. They deploy robust profiles, matching algorithms and talent marketplaces to continuously find new opportunities based on each person's skills, interests, and the business landscape. Combined with a learning-centric culture, this keeps Accenture an employer of choice while spurring world-leading innovation. MassMutual Financial Group prioritizes purposeful movement for their 10,000+ employees through formal career mapping, an internal networking platform, and strong management support for short-term assignments. 2. Over 90% gain experience in 1 to 2 new areas each year, feeding skills back into areas like product design, client experience, and digital transformation. MassMutual is now recognized as one of the most forward-thinking insurers thanks to this model. Practical applications. Getting started. To conclude, here are 3 concrete, actionable steps organizations of any size can take to lay the foundation for their own skill-based internal mobility program. Conduct a skills inventory audit across all departments to understand current capacities and gaps. Analyze job descriptions for overlaps as well. Assemble an internal mobility task force including HR, learning leaders, and employee volunteers to design initial career lattices. Mapping opportunities within and between functions. Host skills showcase forums where departments present 2 to 3 upcoming rotational openings or special project needs for the next 6 to 12 months. Encourage volunteers from other areas to gain exposure. Starting small with targeted skills mapping and short-term, volunteer-based assignments is the best way to prove impact. Gain buy-in and iteratively scale up structures over time based on learnings. Focus first on championing moves within functions or divisions before expanding effort to entire organizational skill networks once concepts are proven. By planting these early seeds, companies set themselves up to continuously enable growth, opportunity, and innovation for years to come through skill-based internal mobility. Conclusion: fostering internal mobility should be at the core of any employer strategy seeking to maximize talent, cultivate new ideas, and successfully adapt to changing market needs. When supported by research-backed best practices, internal talent networks become a strategic differentiator and powerful driver of organizational success. I hope the insights shared provide a useful framework for any company pursuing this important pathway. Please feel free to contact me if you have any other questions.